Well, we see what we hear. When you turn on the news, when you open your phone, what do you see? Politics. Politics are pushed out to everyone like you and me. And the more the world crumbles, the more anyone can see. I turned on the news again today, and do you know what they had to say? More innocent people killed, more people stolen from their own homes. Not everyone will agree, not everyone will see what I see. So let's start easy with Caged Bird by Maya Angelou. Caged Bird by Maya Angelou. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream until the current ends and dips his wings into the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped, his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful thrill of things unknown but for no longer still. The tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. A free bird thinks of another breeze and trades winds soft through sighing trees and fat worms waiting on the dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts on nightmare of screams. His wings are clipped, his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful thrill of things unknown but for no longer still. His tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. You may be thinking, how does this tie into politics? Privilege. There's about 72,000 people locked into cages just in the year of 2026. People stolen from their homes. And not everyone can really see when the line has been crossed, when the enforced law has gone too far. So let's start with Burn the Lie by Anonymous. Burn the Lie by Anonymous. ICE does not enforce law, they enforce fear. They storm homes like war zones, tearing kids from screaming arms, leaving innocent bleeding on the floor. They have killed people for no reason. Not criminals, not threats, just human beings who believed in a country who preached hope, only to receive a cage in response. It's called detention, while people choke, while bodies stack up, while names are never spoke, reduced to case numbers. So no one has to utter the words murder. The truth is, kids grow up memorizing trauma. Their parents melt away behind concrete and steel, and the world just keeps scrolling. Adults say it's complicated, it's not my problem, while people are dying. This is violence with paperwork, a terror with a budget, a system that lives on because of silence. So scream, yell, make them uncomfortable, because comfort is a privilege that costs us our own blood. If you're quiet now, you're not neutral, you're a coward. People are being hunted, families are being torn apart, lives are being erased, and we're done pretending we don't see it. They're taking away people's freedom. People that deserve it, our people. Our neighbors, our friends, our family. People are getting torn from their homes, their schools, places that were deemed safe. Some people support this. Not me, of course. MAGA. MAGA by Christ. MAGA by Christ. Make America Great Again. It's a slogan they say as if it was a clean slate. So tell me, when was it great? Did you mean when all eyes were consumed by hate, or did you mean the Great Depression, or when women were facing mass oppression? Did you mean when the POCs were guilty no confession, or when the enslaved were beat to be taught a lesson? Is slavery something you miss? Is authoritism a topic in which you reminisce? Would you lick the boots of the British fascists? Are you uneducated or just a white supremacist? Was it great when girls were being treated like dolls, or when kids were being worked like dogs? Do you smile thinking of the little girls that would run down the halls hoping to escape the hands that would maul? Is that great? Does that sound good to you? Do you like the thought of everyone different getting royally screwed? We've never been great. Not by a long shot. This land you love was stolen, not bought. So please, MAGA, tell me your thoughts. Or is critical thinking something you were never taught? You really have to look into the people you support. We were told about this. We were warned about this. And people just said it was a hoax. We are living the leader that we were originally promised. There's a saying we say every day before school to show our promise to the land of the free. Does anybody really know the true meaning? Land of the Free by Christ. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. The United States, united by pride, torn by hate. Do you just watch because you think you're safe? Nobody is when a prejudice takes place. To the republic for which it stands, for which we stand, for what we stand, for questioning every time they tell us we can't. For republic, the people hold power. Do not just sit there and while they watch you cower. One nation under God, the same nation who ignores fraud, the same nation who legislates fear, the same nation that bases your worth on how and when you got here. Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All who conform, all who comply, all who can bear to look away while innocent people die. Define liberty, define justice. If your answer lacks humanity, you're a part of this crisis. You can disagree, you can dismantle my claim, but is it worth becoming inhumane? For blood is spilling, and has been for years. You've just now allowed it to reach your ears. Land of the free, home of the brave. Land of insanity, home of the crazed. Land of the free, home of the brave. That is until someone needs to be saved. Land of the free, home of the brave. But when a woman speaks up, there's still a shockwave. Land of the free, home of the brave. But when children are silenced and told to behave. Land of the free, home of the brave. But if a man looks different, he's guilty to the grave. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, for one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. For some.